little tattletales. How you doing today? Well, baby, if you are Khloe Kardashian mama, we got your number. What am I talking about? As you know, sadly, Tristan Thompson's mom passed away unexpectedly from a heart attack. She was young, she was vibrant, she was beautiful, she was healthy. We don't exactly know what happened, but she did pass away from a heart attack. Now, that was something that nobody knew, except for Khloe releasing it to the public and letting everybody know that she was going to take care of everything, even the future funeral arrangements. To which every Jamaican said, "Khloe, how you gonna handle 9 nights? You're gonna handle like the yard? You're gonna handle all that stuff, Khloe? We think it's impossible, right?" Now, cut to Tristan sent Khloe packing. And Khloe had to release the TMZ, which she had been releasing stuff all week, that, oh yeah, Tristan's taking care of the funeral and stuff. Again, in Black families, Jamaican families, Caribbean families, and yes, tattletales, apparently every family, right? It's a big thing about who pays for funerals, who does this, who does that. There are power dynamics at play, and it's just a sign of respect. So she got sent back packing. But y'all, here's the thing where I was like, Khloe, what are you up to? And I think we got her number. So after that, weird stuff started being planted in TMZ. I know what you're saying. What's weirder than Khloe trying to hijack the Tristan's mother's death and make it about herself? She really tried to Lamar Odom Lamar Odom. And Tristan's probably aunties and stuff were like, "Oh, now I'm going, you know, I'm not going to speak patois," but they were probably like, "This girl." So anyway, right? All that happened. But y'all, Khloe dropped this weird story in TMZ talking about Khloe, Chris, and Kim are gonna be there to help Tristan with his mother's stuff. And I said, on one hand, that's great. You're gonna be there to support him, but Tristan has a big family, a big, real dead Jamaican family, right? Why are y'all announcing that you're gonna be there? It's weird, and you are giving press every step of the way, y'all. I think I figured out what's going on. Now just listen to me, okay? I know y'all just be thinking, I'll be on here running my mouth. And I do, but just hear me out. Y'all, we were looking in the wrong direction. I thought all this hoo-ha, what, hoo-ha was maybe for Marley. Because you know that's one thing about Jamaican families, right? With 9 nights, the family takes over it. It's very hard to plan if you're an outsider to the culture. It's actually non-existent because the family does so many things. They cook for everybody. Anyway, we're not going to get into that. But one of the things that is common in Jamaican culture is everybody that shares blood with the deceased comes out because you want the soul of the body to usher and go to heaven, go be happy, and not like hang around on this earth and cause the family misery and misfortune. The doopy, right? And I was like, everybody that shares blood has to be there. They are actually invited. It's not about who's this, who's that, what child you claim, who what. It's literally about if you share blood with the deceased, come and celebrate and give good vibes so that the spirit can go into heaven. But y'all, what's really going on? Besides the fact that Tristan probably has, you know what? He's in mourning. I'm not going to do that. But let's stick to subject, right? What's really going on? Because who's Khloe's real threat? Who's the girl that Khloe truly looks like as an enemy? Who's the woman that, even though Khloe has no right to feel this way, literally has a grudge to bear, a cross to bear? Who's the one person she doesn't want getting next to Tristan? And who's the one person in this situation that has more in common with Tristan than Khloe ever will? Who indeed but Jordy Craig. Y'all, who am I talking about? The mother of Tristan's first child, Jordan. If you don't know, Khloe stole, well, I can't say you can't steal a man, but Khloe opened herself up to Tristan to hop, skip, and jump over to her. Now, Jordan, let's look at this, because a lot of y'all might not remember. Jordan is drop dead gorgeous. Face, body, style, class, elegance. This woman is beautiful on so many levels. And a lot of people say I don't know her personally, but a lot of people say she is just like a beautiful soul, right? Just such a good mom, such a good friend, all that stuff. But there's more than that, right? Jordan is also Jamaican, so they got that cultural tie. Jordan was close to Tristan's mom. Jordan got Tristan's firstborn son, who is so adorable. I will say one thing: Tristan makes some beautiful kids, but with Tristan and Prince and Jordan, they did something there. But then again, Theo's probably super handsome. Tristan just makes really pretty kids, right? So we have that. But let's also not forget, why do I think that Khloe has been going screaming from the hills, I'm going to be there, Kim's going to be there? One, she wants to keep around all of Tristan's little side Johns to let them know in their little Kardashian, ego game, territory game, that they're going to be there posted up in Tristan's funeral. Now I know what y'all thinking. Ain't nobody thinking about you, Otis. The hell I would walk into place, especially a funeral, especially not a night, especially a grieving process, and see Khloe, Kim, and Chris trying to play some Calabasas thugs. If you don't hop, skip, and run your narrow tails back to TMZ, who's at the brown owl? Do you think you're intimidating? Honestly. But also with Jordan, right? They want to be there because I think that they're hoping that they can somehow intimidate Jordan into not coming to the funeral, because she definitely invited, or Khloe needs that emotional support, because on every single level that Khloe cares about, Jordan beat her. Let's think about this. She got Tristan's firstborn son. Remember how disappointed she was that True was going to be a girl? Remember when she cried? Do y'all remember? Okay. Well, okay, she didn't cry, but she was super, super, super disappointed because she wanted a boy too. Remember how she was throwing the fact that she had stolen Jordan's man from her in her face? Remember how Jordan, in the court documents, when she had to take Tristan to court for him to do what he needed to do with his child? Remember how she said that Khloe and them had basically tortured and bullied her so much that she thought she was going to lose the baby because Khloe throwing it in her face? Remember how, even though Tristan acts like he don't give a damn what about Khloe, even down to that Mykonos stuff, he just got no respect. Remember how he paid Jordan literally 100 and something thousand so she didn't and he was going to pay her that a month so she didn't have any other dudes in the house? And remember how it came out in court and Jordan was like, they're like, why did Tristan offer you this money? And Jordan was like, well, we really want to talk about it, and if we really want to break it down, he offered me a bribe so I wouldn't see other men. And then Tristan was like, and Khloe was like, what? Khloe was hot. And Tristan's lawyer was like, well, no, that's actually not true. I didn't pay you not to see other men. I was just saying, since you are single, and if you do remain single, please don't bring random men around my side. Again, I said this once and I said it again. I know Jordan took those direct deposits, and Tristan was like, now, and on top of that, he still wanted to make sure that he had access to Jordan. He wanted this girl so much, he was paying her to be available, even though Jordan did just like any real deal Jamaica woman. She took the money, and then Tristan was like, wait, why'd you cancel the Uber? What's going on? How come you didn't get in an Uber? And Jordan was like, put my phone on airplane mode and go have some fun. Let's also not forget that even though Tristan 100% did stay with Khloe, because Tristan is a clout king, was a clout king. I'm sure he's grown up, right? Let's also not forget how every single time Tristan got tired of Khloe's antics or whatever, he was always back with Jordan. As a matter of fact, he treated Jordan like she was his number one, and Khloe was just like, whatever. It wasn't until Jordan finally said, you're immature, you're silly, I'm not going to waste my time, effort, or nothing with you. Go, God bless, be with your dummy, I'm out of this. Jordan cut Tristan off. Now, when you look at the cultural roots, when you look at this was his first girl that he was super, super into, even though he was so young, he just couldn't keep it in his pants. Even though he was seduced by fame and money and limelight and all this stuff. So let's think about it. Who's the person, right? Who's the person that Khloe has the most to be worried about? Jordan. Y'all, let me find out that Khloe was trying to literally not just bully all the side chicks away, but really make sure that Jordan either got mad, didn't show up to the funeral, or at the very least, it must have gonna hurt Khloe to her core that she's sitting in that funeral. One, that she thought she was going to come in and be the savior and do this and that. But at the end of the day, Jamaican families are very prideful. They told her to go sit her narrow tail over there. She literally got sent back. Her sister had to come get her. And now you walking into a funeral where nobody really is not impressed with your money. Nobody cares about this and that. Nothing is focused on you. Nobody is fawning at your celebrity. Nobody's asking to take selfies. Nobody's asking for all this stuff. And then you got Jordan looking better. And again, Khloe's a cute girl, but come on, y'all seen Jordan, right? I'll put a picture up of her. If y'all don't know. Jordan looking better than you. Body on, natural, looking nice and fluffy. You look fluffy, gal. That's a compliment. That's a compliment, right? Y'all know, Jamaicans, let them know. You look nice and fluffy, girl. You got Jordan looking nice and fluffy in all the right places. You got Jordan with his firstborn beautiful son. They look good together. And the family loves and accepts her. And she knows what to do culturally. She knows what to do culturally. And Jordan's met the whole family. Oh, you didn't know? Tristan rented a yacht out when he was trying to kiss up to Jordan. And literally, they went over to Jamaica and she already knew his family, but she met all the extended family. They are a beautiful Jamaican family. So she looked good. She probably smelled good, right? She just walking like a dream. She can dress her booty off. Super cute, super nice. Family loves her, and even if they didn't, she is Jamaican, so she understands the culture. She understands what needs to be done. She understands. Jordan also just lost her father last year, so she can bond with. And again, Khloe lost her father too, and that's like a. But do you see what I'm saying? She can bond with them on every single level. But the most important level is, and one that we shouldn't forget is, Jordan seems like that was Tristan's super big first love. And he was too young and too dumb and too naive to keep her around. But you know what they say, right? Time makes you bolder. Even children get older. Tristan's getting older too. Again, people passing away does change everybody on a molecular level. And remember when I said, and I'm going to stick to this, Tristan is going to grow up. But when I say grow up, he's going to want to build something. He is now the patriarch of his family. He is now the oldest boy, and the mother has passed away. He has 3 younger brothers that look up to him, that love him. Something tells me he's going to settle down in the next year or 2. And it's not going to be with Khloe. It's going to be with somebody he loves, trusts, respects, and also the cultures mesh up. And somebody that maybe was truly, truly there for him in his time of need. Not in a way where you calling TMZ, releasing stuff, announcing that somebody's mom passed away and you taking care of the funeral and you're not leaving his side only to be sent packing less than 48 hours later. Yeah, y'all, listen, we're going to keep an eye on this, but I'm betting Jordan's going to be at that funeral. I'm betting Khloe, that's her worst nightmare, that Jordan is going to be at the funeral. And who knows? Stranger things have happened. But y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. But I think I figured out what is going on with these bizarre announcements that Khloe, Chris, and Kim are going to be at the funeral. The only other thing that could be going on, and I hope to God I am wrong, they better not use this as a storyline. And I know Tristan told her to go, but I'm talking about even when they're on there like, Tristan's dad just died, baby. Balenciaga happened. Kanye happened. Courtney, there's so much. Travis happened. Travis Scott and Travis Barker. There's so much that's going on in the Kardashians if they even think of trying to exploit what happened with Tristan's mom and make Khloe seem like she's the last great hope that came in on a parachute, I'll save you to save Tristan. I am literally, what am I saying? I'm still going to review the show, but y'all keep an eye out on this. I'm telling you, the fact that all the Kardashians are showing up, and that's another thing. Malika was super tight, well, not tight, but at least a little bit close to Tristan's mom. Is Malika flying in on private jet too, or is it just Chris? Kim. Did Kim even ever meet his mom? Kim, Chris, and Khloe. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I will talk to you later, but y'all, woo! And I'm just gonna say this. Jordan understands the culture. She is going to come into that funeral looking good. You can count on it. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments, and I will talk to you later.